Hello and welcome to Knife Delights. It's time for another Two for Tuesday. Hey, and on the table here today we got a couple of buck knives. Imagine that. Seeing a buck knife here on Knife Delights. Not only one, but two on Two for Tuesday. So both of these knives here are Wal Mart exclusive knives. And they're knives that I picked up, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. Got them in my local Walmart. So I thought we'd start off with the first one here, and this is the Buck Trekker XLT, and it's model number 736. Now this knife is made in China. They both are, actually. I just checked on Walmart. It shows, I guess they're in stock still, about $17 online. I don't know if that's an old web page or not, because I saw one recently in a store, Walmart store, and they were wanting $30+ for it, I believe. So I think the prices have gone up. Again, check Walmart online or your local Walmart store. So let's just see what the marketing department has to say about this knife. It says the Trekker XLT is an ideal blending of durability, ergonomics, and contemporary styling. The durable aluminum handle of the knife provides a comfortable grip, while strategically placed cutouts eliminate unnecessary weight. The prominent thumb studs of the knife allow for easy one-handed opening, and the serrated clip-point blade provides an aggressive cutting edge for common outdoor applications. So as you look at the knife, yep, we got this nice two-tone aluminum handle, and we have a non-reversible tip-up pocket clip there. And like it said, it's got dual thumb studs, and it is a liner lock. So they say it's easy one-handed opening. We'll just check that out. And there you go. Not too bad of an action at all. Now I have found with this knife, I had difficulty with it when I first got it. I found out I had to hold it way back here, way back there like that in order to get it to come out. Once you practice with it a little bit, it pops right out. And it's got a drop point blade here, and it is swedged on both sides, and it is partially serrated. So I know some folks don't like the serrated blades. I'm neither here nor there. I guess overall I would prefer not to have them, but it doesn't bother me if it does have one. And of course, if we look here, you can see the pivot is adjustable. It is a screwed pivot. We've got us a little bit of jimping right there. And I think overall it's a pretty attractive looking knife. And I will say, the way the pocket clip is on this one, it doesn't bother me too much. One of my big digs against a pocket clip is it kind of digs into your palm and it just don't feel right in your hand. But the way this one's designed, you barely even feel that pocket clip. And of course, if you're using it left-handed, well, it's not going to bother you at all. So you got this coated blade and the nice open construction to it there. Nice little handy little liner lock. Now this blade is very sharp. It came very sharp out of the box. You can see there's a nice even grind on it. And it is a thin, well, it's hollow ground here, but it is a thin, very slicey knife. I could see it cutting vegetables very well, amongst other things. So there you have it. This is the Buck Trekker XLT 736. Okay, next we're going to take a look at this Buck Exert model 780. Again, a Walmart exclusive. And when I looked it up, it said it's about $49 online. And I really like this knife. Now, I know I didn't pay $49 for it. I paid, I don't know, like I want to say like $32 or $33 for it a few years back. If I was to see this now and see the price of $49, honestly, I don't know if I would buy it or not. At that price, I would probably invest in you know, a USA made buck of some sort, put the money towards that. However, I do really like this knife. This is this is kind of a fidgety knife. Some people like to fidget with knives. It has very smooth action. Got that thumb hole there. Now I did put a little tape in there because the edge on the thumb hole can be a little sharp when you do this over and over and over. However, even though I thought about, you know, maybe taking the Dremel to it and smoothing it down a little bit, well, then it'd be harder to catch, I think. So just a little bit of tape rolled around there. But yeah, I really like this knife. And the marketing department says about this. It says your outdoor adventure waits. Our proprietary heat treat process achieves a standard hardness of RC58. The Buck 780 Exert folding knife is a solid beast of a knife, capable of handling even the most heavy-duty cutting tasks. Staple textured rubber inserts in the handle offer not only a great two-tone modern finish, but also an aggressive grip so your hand doesn't slip. Ergonomic finger grooves add even more to the grip security. Finally, the thumb hole in the top of the blade allows perfect one-handed ease of opening for those times when you don't have a second free hand. You know, when you're hard at work and depending on your buck knife to get the job done. So again, this has a modified clip point blade, and this blade steel is 420HC. This, I am not sure. I think they use, if it's not 420HC, it's probably, oh, what is it? 420HC. What's the other steel? Something J2. 440 J2. I can't remember. Sometimes some of the Japanese knives have a different blade steel. I do not know on this one. The website doesn't say. And this knife, it came in a box. Take a look at the box there. And you can see that WM right there. Shows it to be Wal Mart. Now I save all my boxes. And I also save, if it comes in a clam pack, I always save this packaging here. In a way, I like these better than the box in some ways, because when you turn it over, it lists all the specs. So the blade is 3.5 inches, 420HC steel. We've got a length of 4.5 inches closed and a weight of 4.5 ounces. And this handle material, this rubbery type stuff, they call it polypropylene with tactile overmold. So I'll give you a second there just to read that. And then a little bit more about the Buck Forever warranty. The different product levels, the Pro level, Avid level, and the Select level, which is, this is a Select, which means it has the 420HC. So yeah. It's kind of nice to save these. I'm always thinking, you know, 50 years from now, someone is like, well, what steel did they use in that knife? I mean, how many times do you see the question online on a knife review on an old knife, and everyone's wondering, well, I wonder what that steel is that they used. But so it's nice to have that. Look at this blade. It's a little bit different blade shape. Again, they got this hollow grind here. Got this very aggressive swedge right there. And again, they're calling it a modified clip. It has the illusion of being a recurve, but it's not. It's pretty straight across the bottom. It kind of looks like it is, but it's not. We'll take a look at the blade grind there. Not too bad of a job. Again, this is from out of the box. I have not touched it up any. I will say this is even more comfortable in the hand. The pocket clip, again, kind of disappears in your palm. It doesn't cause a problem. It is very grippy. I wear large to extra large gloves. So you can see I can get a full 4 fingers on there. It does have that lanyard hole there also. And we've got open construction. So all in all, it's not a bad knife. Liner lock. Again, adjustable pivots. And there you can see the Buck logo down in there. Buck knives. Very grippy. Just like I said, if I know people like fidget knives, this is probably one of the closest things I have to a fidget knife. I used to carry this a lot. I didn't use it, but it was there as an extra backup sharp blade if I needed it. And I would just sit and play with it. Okay, you know what? Here in just a second, I need to go back and give you some specs here. I almost forgot to give you those specs there on the trucker. Hang on. Well, let's just check out an overall length here. We are right at 7 inches overall length. Just a tad over maybe. And for blade length, they list 3 inches. So, yep, it's right at 3 inches for a blade length. Yep. And we'll check the weight here just real quick. It didn't list a weight for it either. Turn our magic scale on here. And it comes in at 2.8 ounces, which is not too bad for anodized aluminum. Pretty lightweight. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this look at these 2 Buck Walmart exclusive knives. Again, if you're interested in these knives, you can check out the Walmart website or check your local Walmart store. And until next time, I want everyone to go out and have a very delightful day.